It was 2015 when my daughter, who was then 15 or 16 years old, disclosed to me that she had been sexually assaulted by a family member from the age of 7 until 15. It was a shock because I was a police officer at the time, and I had been now for 20 years. And the fact that something so heinous as that could happen in my house, and with my training and experience as a police officer, to not know it and not recognize it, I didn't understand how me, being law enforcement, would not have known that that was happening. The first thing that I wanted to do was make sure that she was okay and that she was safe and that I was absolutely on her side. And then my next thought was now to put him in jail. I had a friend that was a paralegal at a family law firm who was just a friend of mine. And she said, I'm going to give you the name of this attorney, call him and see what he can help you do. And I don't think I understood what Grant could do for me as an attorney when I called him. And that's when I discovered what he could do on the civil side of her assault. When he discussed a previous case that he had, and I heard him talk about what he did for that family, you could hear the compassion in his voice talking about the previous family. And I thought, well, if he cares about us the way he cared about him, then I felt like we'd be in really good hands. Working with Grant was unlike any experience that I've ever had with any other attorney. While it's still professional and it's still attorney and client, I've always felt like there was nothing Grant wouldn't do for my daughter, within reason. Like, I knew he would always go the extra mile, the extra step, and he did that. A lot of attorneys just aren't available. He was always available. Anytime we needed him, anytime we had a question, anytime we needed some clarification on something, he would answer his phone when you called and get you that answer the exact same day. I think the outcome was great because we were able to not go through a trial, which in this situation would have been extremely traumatic. So he was able to do some negotiation with us, and we did receive an 8-figure settlement from Grant's work. Part of that settlement did allow her to go to college and graduate, 4 years in college. This settlement allowed her to live in New York City for 2 years and work as a victim's advocate for the New York City Police Department in Manhattan. Would never have been able to do that without this settlement. And with this settlement, this is her second year overseas, where she works in an elementary school teaching English. It does not replace her childhood. So, and that's the thing. It wouldn't have mattered how many figures we had won. It doesn't replace what she lost. But I'm also very conscious of the things that she has been doing would never have been possible if she didn't have the finances to do it.